going to the library. Canadian Scout, how dare you go into the library? That's it. Open. Oddawaj hajs, ciulu.
For Don, but John gave us rehab instead. Yep, 6 months and 2 days on the wagon. They
actually might crank up things relative to road noise or suppressing radio sounds. Something a little different in the office and maybe a fourth thing at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much do these cost to make in quantity, do you think?
You know, so in quantity, we're certainly talking in low numbers of dollars.
Okay.
You know,
so $10, $20 and
$10, $20, maybe even high single digits.
Of course,
right.
We have Moore's Law on our side, so if we can't afford one today, we just stay alive.
I'm planning on riding that curve a few more times. So.
It's happened.
Absolutely.
I remember Steve Wozniak showed me his dye sublimation color printer. It cost $45,000, and today a $70 printer is a better printer. So
yeah, exactly.
You know, just stay alive if you need to afford. But these are very cheap and getting cheaper.
Yep.
So
lots of things we've been playing with them. Like you say, very cheap, getting cheaper. Whether or not they actually sit there in a separate form or they get embedded into something else that is, you know, that's around.
Well, the Nest thermostat, I think, has one. Or
totally.
So, you know.
I believe the Nest thermostat has one. You know, I have a Bluetooth low energy heart rate beacon.
Exactly.
San Francisco, that's has a completely different meaning.
Yeah, and I think what you realize is you're like, at a very young age, I realized that you know what people tell you isn't always true, or at least they might think it's true when it's really not. And I think that really helped me develop an open mind and be like, you know, ask what if a lot. You know, I think in Google's culture, I think they ask what if all the time, and I think that leads to like the coolest things.
Very cool. How are you going to make money with this? What did you tell the investors?
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about what the investment's like. You know, what your funding is like.
Yeah, totally. So I raised a seed round. I raised around a little bit over $1 million from a bunch of really awesome people like Max Levchin from PayPal, Chris Zaga from Google, Naval from AngelList, Seth from Turntable, Danny Reimer from Index, Excel, SV, Ron, Josh from First Round, Craig from Collaborative. So it's like 9 investors who all really like. I don't have any regrets about any of them.
greatest, most daring bareback riders of all time, the Flying Ponies.
What's going on here? Oh yeah? Stick 'em up. Huh? I'll get that pig up back.
And a way to get rid of the used dirt. All he needed was enough time.
Attention gophers! All aboard the Calhoun Crane Express! You can't hide anymore!
That's what happens. That's life in the NFL, and you get a loss because of it. And I promise you guys, it makes us sick and it hurts. But luckily, there's 16 games, and we still have a lot to play for.
Talk about Robert Mathis, the end over there for the coach who's done it for a long time. How do you have to, plan for a guy who can wreck the get after the quarterback still, even at 34.
Yeah, he's I was in the AFC South for a while, especially with him and Freeney on the other side, and how loud that old stadium was, and the new one can still be loud also, but. It's always a challenge going there. Mathis is a hell of a player. They don't have a lot of big names though, but they all can play. They play hard. They get after the quarterback. I don't know if their numbers are there in sacks or not. I'm not sure, but they hit the quarterback and they cause a lot of pressure. So Mathis is always a problem for offenses, but I think their whole defense is too.
Whoa, hey, check it out. They're showing bare ass.
Settle down, dude.
This is stupid. Bunch of dumbasses going around in circles. Yeah, it's stupid. It's like just a bunch of dumbasses going around in circles. This is the coolest show in the history of television.
Yeah, it's the coolest show in the history of television.
Pan. He's Pan. That was cool. Oh yeah.
$100 a day. Think of all the people we could help with all the people.
Ourselves. Give them a call, and then you take their money. Okay. All right, well, boys, you have the right instinct. You see, selling magazines is serious business. If we spend too much time laughing on the job...
Number one. You dumbass.
Sometimes they show boob.
Let's get right down to it.
Okay, class. Today we're going to for the class. Compose a haiku for the... Your block? Okay.
You need money for the meter, money for the toll. Don't turn on the heater, daddy's on the door. They tell me that the devil pays good money for your soul. We don't got no dough. Tell me there's $1 in the pocket of your jeans. Need money for the baby, the bacon and the beans. I'd buy you a dozen roses, but I just don't have the means. Don't got no dough. Sorry, Mr. Landlord, I cannot pay the rent. Run down to the bank and ask them where my money went. Then come back and tell me just who overspent. Mister, let me tell you, I blame the government.